Firebrand, the guards found a cat on base.
Is it feral or rabid?
No.
Then I don't care. It's common on deployment for animals to wander on base and for them to change around sleeping in soldiers' beds. See?
Fair point, and now I need to schedule a dentist appointment. But what about cats with horse-like manes?
Okay.
Oh,
Wow, what toxic waste dump did you fall out of?
can we keep it?
You know I'm sentient, right?
Wait a second. My guards weren't checking for shapeshifters? Even though the entire point of us being out here is to fight changelings? Alright, someone's Flink is getting a weapon!
I'll handle it. You review an episode to cool off.
Ah, fine.
I really wanted another kitty.
Wow, now I feel bad.
Don't worry about it. We're used to disappointment. Mind showing us a happy, feel-good episode to lift our spirits?
How about Fluttershy leans in? So this opens up with Fluttershy spectating some lagomorph gymnastics.
Oh, be careful!
Fatality.
I told you that entering the Ponyville parkour contest was a dangerous idea.
I half expected Angel to walk out entirely unscathed, but turns out Flutters was on the money regarding the danger.
Why did you let him do this again?
Sometimes you gotta let kids climb trees.
You just rest here, and I'll have you all fixed up in no time. Oh dear, I'm all out of bunny foot braces.
How is that a thing?
More importantly, how many times did Angel bang his foot during this training that you actually ran out of braces for him? But we see Fluttershy actually taking Angel to a vet. Yay! MLP didn't forget the veterinarians exist!
That still raises a question. What does Fluttershy do? Twilight could have gotten a research stipend before she became a princess. Applejack works on a farm, Rarity has her business, Rainbow's had a few different jobs, Pinkie works for the cakes. Where does Fluttershy get an income to live? She needs to eat something to survive, and the only available thing to do would be to either bum food off of others, which makes her quite the hypocrite, or she gets her food from, oh gosh!
Ponies are herbivores, Firebrand. Besides, Fluttershy doesn't seem to be the type to eat her animal friends.
Actually, no. Ponies can digest meat. There really isn't such a thing as a true herbivore. Shall I show you a video of a cow eating a chick? Or a deer eating a bird?
Never mind! Honestly, I would have loved to see Fluttershy take on the role of veterinarian, be a vet's assistant, or even be a veterinary technician. But no, she just takes in animals and cares for them much like a vet would, and yet isn't paid to do so. There goes the giraffes are sentient headcanon.
Which is weird because they decided to give it the more expressive eyes that imply intelligence. And it appears that the vet is getting swarmed.
I was gonna make a zoo comparison, but she already does it for me.
This place is like a zoo!
And apparently after healing them up, they decide to stay. Looks like she needs her own It Ain't Easy Being Breezies.
Don't be silly, Dr. Fauna. You're the best vet pony in Equestria. At least that's what I've been telling every pony.
You did what?
Huh, who knew word of mouth would backfire to the point that business booms too well?
I don't think it's a business. She heavily implied that these animals just showed up and don't have owners. This seems to be more of a charity or government service.
Oh no, I just realized. Does that mean Fluttershy is on welfare?
Maybe.
I already have the perfect solution that'll make the critters happy and give you more space. Then you'll have all your ducks in a row.
Get it?
So later, Fluttershy has a meeting with the rest of the main six to discuss the problem.
A friendship problem?
No, her vet clinic is a bit, maybe, overrun with adorable critters in dire need of a safe place to lay their heads, and they don't have anywhere to go.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear.
So So it appears that Fluttershy wants to actually make an animal rescue shelter, and her friends suggest some people to help.
You know what? I can totally picture what Fluttershy had in mind. However, no, she doesn't need an animal wrangler. She doesn't need a carpenter, nor does she need an interior designer.
Well, I think she does need these people. The carpenter is there because she actually needs a building to house the animals. The wrangler was suggested because she was an expert in animal enclosures and what they need to live and live well. And like it or not, an interior designer would work because people are more likely to throw money at things that look nicer, and that includes charities.
I was gonna ask since when was Fluttershy doing this for the money, but let's face it, she kinda needs the money.
Hearing you all mention these experts, I am reminded that I, too, have the perfect pony to help capture the essence of your vision. To give it some style, some flair. Is it you, Rarity? No.
I just love the subtext here. That Fluttershy thought Rarity was bolstering her own ego. Rarity caught what Fluttershy thought, and she actually sounded fairly offended.
I thought Fluttershy thought that Rarity was promoting herself because Fluttershy knew that Rarity was skilled at this sort of thing. Just with dresses, not with buildings, but still.
Thank you, Rupert.
Huh.
What?
Nothing, that's just not how usually one reacts to a snake being their waiter.
Here's where we get to the major problem with the episode. Fluttershy's vagueness versus the pony's disregard of her requests. On the one hand, yes, Fluttershy wasn't exactly clear with what she wanted. When you commission someone for a work, be it an art piece, a dress, or heck, even a renovation, you need to be clear and precise to the commissioner with what you want. On the other hand though, instead of trying to understand what her vision entailed exactly, they just did their own thing, thinking is that's what she would want, because they're professionals and they know better. Ugh. I'm just tired of this lack of communication kills moral that I've seen time and time again.
And let me guess, all the blame is placed on the contractors for whatever shenanigans happen in the future?
Does Celestia raise the sun each morning?
Praise the sun, but I see what you did there. Dang Flabbit.
All those shades of brown and green, but they're so drab, you know?
Drab? You're calling the colors of beautiful trees drab?
They're so drab, the picture reversed itself.
Give Fluttershy this, she was being clearer with the animal wrangler at least. No cages, no entrapment, but the like a warm hug part was pretty vague. Later, Fluttershy checks in to see that none of the ponies suggested to her are doing as she requested. By the way, who sets up curtains and carpets before the building is finished? Okay, that's just being dumb. There's a set plan when it comes to building a house. Foundation, framework, plumbing, electricals, walls, roof. Then we can focus on the inside. Mind the pun, but you're putting the cart before the pony here.
That's a different episode. But again, Fluttershy has shown that she is no longer a doormat and explains to the contractors why she doesn't like each thing.
And I added pillows inside my cages. That should count as feeling like a hug.
Red flag.
Should we be concerned about you? I feel like you're gonna end up in the newspaper someday.
My vision isn't the problem here. I told you all exactly what I wanted, and none of you listened to me.
Not really? Again, you were pretty vague.
Like I said earlier, I got Fluttershy's vision just fine, but that doesn't mean others will too.
So the contractors are fired and the animals arrive a little overexcited.
And we see that Fluttershy's concerns when talking with them are valid. Well, at least the animals destroyed the place before it was finished. Silver lining, they saved money on demolition.
This didn't go at all like I had imagined.
So what exactly were you imagining? I'm still trying to figure it out.
Oh, I understand perfectly.
Okay, you seem to have an opinion. What does Fluttershy need?
A landscaper. Based on Fluttershy's vision, a landscaper is just what she needs. She needs some pony to shape the landscape to what exactly the animals need or want. She wanted to use the land given to her and nothing else. And that she wanted the animals to come and go as they please. Can't really do that with the animals in cages.
Huh, so they overkilled it. Neat. Then Flutz gets her friends to help build her real vision, where they apologize for their recommendations. Ignoring that it wasn't fully the contractor's fault, I appreciate they recognize that in real life, recommending a worker, subcontractor, or outsourcer who does a poor job reflects badly on everyone involved.
Wow! We should call you Flutter Bold now.
But we already have Flutterbad and Sassy Shy.
And Flutterbit.
Do we really need more nicknames for her? Wait, what did you say?
Nothing.
This is one expert I know I can trust to put the animals first. Plus, there's no pony better at building.
I heard some pony needs construction help for them critters.
That is scary perfect continuity.
Not to mention it was Fluttershy herself who reminded him and Mama Hooffield to place the animals first. A retread without being redundant. Fabulous!
And the sanctuary is built with nary an issue. I still wonder how she's getting the money for all of this. Like food for the animals, cleaning, maintenance. This is a charity after all. I wonder if she's getting subsidized.
Sometimes, all we need to do is believe in our dreams. And when we finally reach our goal, we'll know that it was worth what it took to get there. Because the view will be even better than you imagined.
Okay, I can't resist.
Sometimes, all we need to do is believe in our dreams. And when we finally reach our goal, we'll know that it was worth what it took to get there. Because the view will be even better than you imagined.
So that was Fluttershy Leans In. Alright, episode. I feel like this is a punctuation on Fluttershy's development from the little ball of anxiety with rage moments of Season 1 to the gently assertive pony we see now. It didn't answer some big questions like how does Fluttershy earn a living? Yeah, the vagueness was annoying, but gotta get that conflict somehow.
I agree. This was a big step for Fluttershy as a character, showing the audience how much she's applying what she's learned over the past 6 seasons now. From her being assertive but not aggressive, to her determination to see a project through to the end. Honestly, it's one of Fluttershy's bests, and just another reminder why she's among my favorite characters.
Ugh. It's like herding cats with these guards.
How did punishment go?
They're now ejecting all animals from the base entirely because they completely misinterpreted what I said.
Oh, like the episode!
Were you being vague or were they being deliberately obtuse? Obtuse. Sega, get in the howitzer.
What? Why?
For your own safety.
Noted. Bye!
I still want my kitty.
I'll get you a kitten when the guards stop taking killing kittens too seriously.
Please note that we at FOB Equestria do not condone animal abuse. We do, however, find it hilarious.